Hello and welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have this really simple card for you on Technique Tuesday. This uses the Sprinkles of Life stamp set and our brand new Colour Me Irresistible paper. I don't know how oh, you can definitely see that. This is the mint macaroon colour. The Colour Me Irresistible comes, is 12 by 12 sheets, and it comes in our brand new in colours plus black that have a embossed effect on them, but also it comes with some white sheets of the same. You see that? So you've got a mint macaron version and a white version of the same. So I thought that I would make this card using the mint macaron paper, but I thought that I would then use ink to colour this version, so you can see the difference between the pre-coloured and the colour yourself. So I'm going to grab out my mint macaron ink pad and my sponge that I have carefully forgotten about and left in its little tub. So for this I've got a slightly squashed sponge. Look at the state of that. And I'm going to just ink up my sponge in mint macaron ink, and then I'm going to start off the paper on my grid mat and bring that colour on. And as you bring the colour on, you can see that embossed resist just starts to really pop. I love this kind of sponging technique, and you will see that you get a completely different look from the pre-coloured, because it gets a bit splotchy, which is I absolutely love. I love that kind of, I've coloured this myself. And if you swirl that ink on, you could also use a sponge dauber for this, or you could fill a stamping spritzer with some re-inker and water or alcohol and spritz it. But there you can see it is a completely different look from the pre-coloured image. But I think with these raindrops that looks absolutely beautiful. So as well as that, I also have a piece of mint macaron cardstock A4 cut in half long ways and folded in half to create my card base. I then also have a piece of Whisper White and a piece of watercolour card. I'm going to grab my smoky slate ink, and I have two of the stamps from Sprinkles of Life. I've got the cloud, and every cloud has a silver lining. You just have to look up to see it. I love that. I think it's beautiful. And mount these up onto my blocks, and I will stamp. So I'm going to stamp the cloud in smoky slate straight down onto there, and then I've got one of my big blocks and my stamping spritzer that I filled with water, one spritz and a clean paintbrush. I was going to make sure the paintbrush has got lots of water on it, and I'm just going to run around the inside of my cloud, and this just softens that ink because we've used watercolour paper, and changes that paper just ever so slightly, so you get a really soft look. I'm going to leave that to dry just for a second. I'll get my smoky slate ink again and use it this time to stamp my sentiment, which I just think is beautiful. bring in my Stampin' trimmer, and I'm just going to trim this sentiment off just purely by eye. I haven't got an exact measurement on that, and chop it down to 4 inches, just so we have a nice banner piece. And I'm then just going to chop off a little bit more and create a banner using my scissors, like so. Then I've also got the tree builder punch, and this punches out the cloud absolutely fantastically, perfectly first time. So line it up in there. Our punches do go through our watercolour cardstock. Our watercolour cardstock is a little bit thicker, so you may need just a little bit more welly, but they do go through, and we will assemble our card. So I'm going to pop the Colour Me Irresistible piece onto my card base just with a bit of snail. As you can see, this is the white colour and it's white on the back. The coloured pieces, let me just see if I've got a scrap here of the mint macaron. I've got a scrap here of the mint macaron, and as you can see, it's got those lovely rain droplets on one side, but it is also smooth mint macaron on the other, which I think is fab. And we're going to pop our raindrops as if they're falling from the top of the card. Don't want to put them on upside down. Just a bit of snail on the back of our sentiment strip. And a couple of dimensionals on the back of our cloud. And there we have a really simple card using the Colour Me Irresistible Designer Series paper. Please go ahead and click in the down bar below, go and like my Facebook page and give this video a really big thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.